here with Shaelyn Snipes of University of Pittsburg at Bradford basketball team. Hi, Shaelyn.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Of course.
Now, Shaelyn is a sophomore at Pitt. Shaelyn, tell us a little bit about your basketball career. How did you get started? How old were you? Who got you started?
Well, I started playing basketball at the age of 8. I wanted to play because my dad played, and all of my siblings played before me. So I was like, well, I want to play. So I started playing on an all-girls team, and ever since then, I loved it.
Now, you said all your siblings play. How many siblings do you have?
Yes, I have 5.
Oh.
So it's 6 of us, yes. So I have 3 older siblings, 2 younger siblings.
So what position do you play?
I'm a shooting guard.
A shooting guard,
Yes.
okay. And what's your number on the team?
I'm number 3. I chose number 3 because my dad was number 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shooter. Mwah. Bang, bang.
This year, you've got this huge accomplishment under your belt. Tell us about it.
Yes. My sophomore season was one of my best seasons, I'll say, in basketball, period, in my life. I got 3rd team all conference. I got voted. And basically, it's an award that comes from the coaches in the conference. So all the coaches in the conference pick a vote. So they have 1st team, 2nd team, 3rd team. So all of the coaches will come together, vote, and they'll pick players on each different team who they think can be 1st team, 2nd team, 3rd team.
So about how many teams do they have to choose from?
In our conference, I believe there are 8 or 9.
Good job, Shaelyn. That's exciting.
Yeah, and this is like the first big award I've ever gotten in basketball before. So it was like a really big deal that I got it. Yeah.
Now, Shaelyn, that is really good because that leads me to wonder. Now, you are pre-med right now. What's your major? Tell us about it.
Well, I'm a biology major, but my focus is pre-med.
Okay. So, and what do you ultimately want to do?
I want to be an OBGYN.
An OBGYN?
Yes.
You were admitted into Pitt as a basketball player. You got a scholarship in basketball. Obviously, you have a lot of talent there.
Yeah.
What is going to happen if, like, the WNBA or comes knocking after graduation, but you want to be an OBGYN? What would you do in a situation like that?
Well, I don't have aspirations to play professional.
Oh.
Not really. That's not something that I've wanted to do. It's like some people grow up and say, oh, I want to play professional.
Right.
Or like overseas. Overseas is really big in women.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think I would. I mean, it's interesting, but I've always dreamed of being a doctor.
Tell me, who are some of your heroes, or who is that one person that you just look up to and you really kind of would love to model yourself after?
My favorite women's basketball player is Candace Parker.
Candace Parker,
yes.
Okay.
She went to the University of Tennessee. And even though we don't play the same position, she's more of a forward. Even though we don't play the same position, I love the way she plays because she's an all-around player. Even though she's really tall, she can handle the ball as a guard. She can shoot outside as well as post up, make layups. I just like the way she plays. I've always loved her. And I actually got to meet her.
Ooh.
I went to their playoff game when they played the Mystics. And originally, I wasn't supposed to meet her. Me and my friends, we went down the street to get something to eat. And we walked there. So when we walked back, all of the players were coming out of the gym. Like, just everybody. And I were like, oh my God. Like, almost starstruck. Like, wow. Like, they're regular people. Like, they meet up with their friends after the game. Like, oh, do you want to go here? Do you want to go there? And even though they had lost, like, she still took a picture with me and stuff like that. And I was just like, wow. I even cried.
Oh,
yes, because I never thought that I would beat her ever. And then I finally did. And it was just like, wow.
No, you didn't cry in front of her.
No, I cried after because I called my dad right after. And I was like, Dad, I just met Candace Parker. He was like, are you serious? I was like, yes, I have the picture. And then like a couple of tears came down. But it was of excitement because it's like, that's somebody that I've always watched.
This is your spring break.
Yes.
It's also March Madness season. Do you have a favorite NCAA team? Yes.
I have a couple favorites. Men, I don't really watch men too much, but women, I love Tennessee.
Okay.
Because of Candace Parker. And I love UConn, and now I'm starting to like Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Yes.
Okay.
And, I forgot one, Mississippi State. I started liking Mississippi State because they have a player on there that I really like. Her name is Victoria Vivian.
Victoria Vivian.
Yes, and she's also a shooting guard, but she's really tall for the position.
Okay.
But I started watching Mississippi State because I started watching her. So that's a team that I really like, but she graduated, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you had any struggles along the way that you could tell us about and how you overcame them? Or as a team, if the team struggled and how you guys overcame?
Well, this actually happened this season.
Okay.
We're fairly a new team this year, and we're very young. So it's consists of freshmen, sophomores. There are a couple juniors, a couple seniors, but majority who are the new people are freshmen and sophomores because we got a new coach my freshman year. So the people who were incoming weren't the ones that she recruited. So she had to like get used to us, learn like our different styles of play, how we would play with each other and things like that. So one thing I could say that we struggled with this year was just chemistry.
Okay.
Because we're all new. So it's like we have to learn what are this person's strengths, what is this person's weaknesses, where does this person want to score, like where are they better on the right side, are they better on the left side, or are they better on the 3-point line, or are they better posting up? So you just have to figure out who's better where.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so, and it takes time, like we've had scrimmages, but like our first couple games we played D2 schools. So it's like those, of course, like D2 is supposed to be better than D3. But
so you guys are D3?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like they're supposed to be better. So like, yeah, some games we lost, but some games we were really close. But those tough games allowed us to build that chemistry because like you have to get through it together. So it's like you have, just to get through it, like we had to learn who's better here, who's better at this spot, and things like that.
Now tell me a little bit about how your dad has helped you over the years and what role does he play in, or both your parents, in your basketball success.
Well, my dad used to coach me when I was younger. He stopped coaching me when I got to high school because it was I kind of said that I wanted him to stop coaching me because I feel like he's my dad. Like, I felt like in order for me to get better, to get to the next level, I needed an outside person. Because he's my dad. Of course, he's going to, tell me the things that I want to hear. But even though he does, like, tell me this is what you need to work on, it's better hearing it from someone else because they're not my dad. So when I got to high school, my dad stopped coaching me. And I started playing for this AAU team called GOP, Germantown Lady Panthers. Okay. And when I started playing for them, I can say that I really learned the type of player that I could be. Because I just, like, playing with people from, like, other areas, it helped because when you get to college, you're playing with people from all over the world. So that helped. And my dad, he always encourages me. Even my mom, too. Like, they always come to my games. The games that are close to home, they always come. They're always cheering. They always told me that I can do whatever I want to do. Like, you can do all things. And that's something that has always stuck with me. That's why I've always kept playing, because there are times where you get discouraged, but it's like you remember that, like, I can do all things. So it's like, you can do it. So,
I heard
yeah.
that. Oh, that's great. That is a great
Yes.
mantra. I can do all things.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So what else are you interested in? What are some of your hobbies outside of basketball? And I guess you have to study a lot, huh? Is there anything else that you enjoy doing?
I'll just do a typical day.
Okay.
A typical day for me is my first class is at 9 a.m. So I have a 9 a.m. class, 10 a.m. Then I have a break from 11 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
So during that break, I'll eat lunch, hang out with my friends. Most of my friends are on my team. I have some outside friends, but it's like we're together all the time during the season. So it's like you just drift towards them. So hang out with them, and I have class at 1 and 2, and then I'm done for the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have me time, but my school does a lot of events. So they do like grocery bingo. They have like off-campus events. They have like some people come. They'll do like people who do poetry or like people who do music, and they'll host it in like we have like this university room, so they'll host it there, or sometimes it'll be like in the theater. They have a lot of events each week, so it's like you're not just sitting in your room.
That's really cool because you are getting, not only are you getting the athletics, but you're also getting arts.
Yes.
Well, thanks for being here, Shaelyn. And thank you all for viewing. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Sweetlet.